Welcome to Moments and Musings, a calm corner where we slow down, breathe, and reflect on life's quiet lessons. I am Adiza, and this space is for you. Your still moments, your gentle thoughts, and that part of you learning to rest again. Today, we explain something many of us rarely talk about, and that is emotional safety. What it means, how we lose it, and how to slowly rebuild it. You ever notice how sometimes love doesn't feel safe? Like you can't fully say what you feel without being mocked, judged, or made to regret it. We don't talk enough about emotional safety, but honestly, it shapes every connection we have. You deserve people who make your sadness feel safe. I'm going to say this again. You deserve people who make your sadness feel safe. Just sit with that for a second, because that one sentence could rewrite how we think about love, friendship, and even peace. A friend once told me how she stopped sharing her feelings in a relationship. Not because she didn't trust him, but because she was tired of being told she was too sensitive. She said every time she tried to open up, he would change the topic or even laugh it off. So she started rehearsing her words before speaking, making sure she sounded calm, logical, and never too emotional. Until one day she realized she wasn't peaceful. She was just scared. And you know what? That hits me really bad, because I've done it too. You probably have, right? That moment where you shrink your throat just to keep the peace. What does emotional safety really mean? It's not just about feeling comfortable. Emotional safety isn't just about feeling comfortable. It is when you can say how you truly feel without being mocked, punished, or dismissed for it. It's the peace of knowing your emotions won't be used against you later. It is what allows vulnerability, growth, and intimacy to coexist. So when you constantly rehearse your words before speaking, regardless of who you're talking to, that isn't peace. That is fear. Fear of being misunderstood, fear of being labeled dramatic, fear of being small. We have a lot of ways we lose emotional safety. And you know, we lose emotional safety in small, almost invisible ways you would never notice. You know, when someone gaslights your feeling, telling you are overreacting, or when they change the topic just as you're about to open up to them, or when they make you feel guilty for needing empathy. And you know, sometimes, it's not just even what they say, it's how small you feel after saying how you feel. And that's emotional harm. And you know what emotional harm is? Emotional harm isn't just from harsh words, but it's mostly from the quiet pressure that makes you regret ever speaking up. We also have ways we can rebuild the safety as well. It starts with choosing people and being with people who knows how to handle feelings with care. You know, friends and partners who don't shame your emotion. They embrace it. They embrace you. Communicate gently and not defensively. They take a moment to regulate before reacting. You know, there are times where when someone speaks to you about something, opens up to you, you need to be very calm before responding to them. You don't just respond and start talking. There are ways to these things. There are ways to it. Because you deserve people who make your sadness feel safe. I am saying this again. You know, and sometimes it also means creating safety inside us. You know, creating safety ourselves. Learning not to gaslight our own emotions. Not to apologize for existing. And there's something. Emotional safety isn't too much to ask for. It is the minimum. It is the minimum. Yeah, it is. So maybe this week, pause and notice. Who do you feel safe with? Who do you have to edit yourself around? And most importantly, are you emotionally safe with yourself? Peace isn't silence. Peace is when your truths can breathe. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me on Moments and Musings. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs the reminder, or send me a message about what emotional safety means to you. Remember, growth isn't loud. Sometimes it sounds just like this. A gentle pause between who we were and who we are becoming.